Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Samia. This is Samia's Eats. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video of me cooking from 6 months ago, and I've gotten a lot better at cooking in the last 6 months. So I'm going to tell you what I would have done differently, because there's probably a lot of things I would have done differently. So let's get into it.
We are on our way to a big grocery store in Montpellier. I'm going to cook us some dinner tonight. I'm hoping to find duck breast or some kind of fish and asparagus, and then maybe do like a bit of a red wine sauce. That would be really good with like the drippings from the duck. And then I'm gonna try and do like a burrata peach mint salad if I can find those things. That's like kind of the inspo right now. It's kind of what I'm feeling. I've never cooked duck before, but I've eaten it and I know how to cook it, so hopefully we can get some. Got it. Yeah, the guy said it's too late for vegetables. They must just only do like fresh markets and stuff.
We had just taken a train ride that day, and the air conditioning in the train was broken.
I think I'm gonna faint.
So it was literally 100 degrees in the train cars.
What are you gonna do about it?
It was miserable.
Wake you up.
And then finally we get there. We went to like 5 different grocery stores, all by foot. We could not for the life of us find a good grocery store. Finally, I found this Monoprix, I think is what it's called. Thank God we found it. I didn't have like any of the ingredients I needed before we went there. Everything that I could have asked for, and I'm so freaking excited. Okay, like look at this. I'm very excited to make this dinner. I'm also very excited about the setup that I have right now. Okay, so we were staying at this Airbnb in Montpellier, and part of why I love staying in Airbnbs is because you can cook in the kitchen, ideally. This kitchen, however, was so terribly equipped. I was struggling. There was like not a cutting board. As you can see, that cutting board I was using was like stone. So already hate that. The knife was the dullest knife I've ever used in my life, probably because it was always being used on a stone cutting board. So I thought I was gonna try and make burrata.
That didn't work.
As you can tell, that didn't really work out.
We're gonna have to
I accidentally scorched the mozzarella, but luckily I'd made the little like cream to go inside of it, the stracciatella, which is I think how you say it, and I ended up using that, as you'll see later. Then I got these sweet potatoes, so I made like a sweet potato mash. If I was doing this now, I would have cut those sweet potatoes like a little bit thinner, so they were more like an inch and a half, and then put them in the water while I brought the water up to a boil, like while the water was cold. It would have had them cook through way easier, made them way easier to mash. And then I did green beans, and they were like kind of shitty green beans, but they turned out okay. They were good. I love duck breast. I think it is just like the most delicious piece of meat in the world. Like, growing that was so difficult because the knives were so dull. I had to use like 3 different types of knives. Nothing in the world makes me angrier than trying to cut something with a dull knife, and then I'm just an angry person holding a knife. Then I made this salad. The salad was really delicious. That like was like an assortment of microgreens. I really wanted to make burrata. I really thought that I could, and I failed. I failed so miserably. That mozzarella was so disappointed in me. That's the thing that's the most stressful about cooking, is when you can't execute, and I like totally understand that stress, and usually I can execute, but this time I didn't, and it didn't feel good, and it was the first thing I did too. So then I was like stressed out for the rest of the meal. Then I made this sauce. Oh my God, this sauce was really good. I was very proud of my flavors. They were very like earthy and like Thanksgiving kind of vibes, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted, but like given the circumstance, I was really proud of myself for this. And as I said before, I'd never cooked duck breast, so this was great for a first time. Since doing this, I've made duck breast again with like an American duck breast, and duck breast in America is like a quarter of the size of duck breast in France. Like, I don't know if I just got some tiny ones, but it was pretty wild. I love cooking for my friends. This was like the last time I cooked for my friends, I think. I don't think I've cooked for them since, because once I got back to school, I started working and cooking in a kitchen, and that is just a lot. It's very demanding, so I haven't really been cooking for like groups of people anymore, and I miss doing that. Anyways, then to plate. Oh wow, yeah, the sweet potatoes were like okay. They could have been better. Now I really want duck breast. I wish it wasn't called duck breast. It's like breast. Chicken breast. I don't know. And then we had a bunch of red wine. I miss the wine in France. The wine in France was like $5 a bottle. It was insane. And then I like describe it to my friends.
So the salad, I couldn't make burrata, it didn't work. So I made just like stracciatella, which is just like mozzarella with cream. So it's kind of like burrata. And then peach, and then the salad mix has watercress in it, which is awesome. And then the dressing, I used that tomato. Okay, it said tomato, it didn't taste like tomato at all. It just tasted very like sweet. And so I used that, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, lemon juice, salt, pepper to make the dressing. And then on the plate, you have sweet potato mash that has it was in the cream, butter, salt, pepper, and then I took the drippings from the duck breast and put those in there too.
Oh wow, that's fire.
And then the green beans had shallots, garlic, salt and pepper, olive oil, and then the duck breast. And then the sauce is cherry jelly, red wine, plums, and then a garlic knob.
Tastes like Thanksgiving.
Incredible.
Anyways, thanks for watching. You can expect new videos every week, so be sure to like and subscribe and follow me on all platforms at Samia's Eats.